still learning what's in breast milk. It's a phenomenal product. We consider it to be a living tissue, actually, because it has so many components and it's dynamic. It changes from feed to feed. So starting with the basics, of course, you've got your nutrients to feed the baby. So you've got your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats. So that's what the baby needs to grow and develop their brain. But beyond that, breast milk also has lots of things that can help with the baby's immunity. The human milk oligosaccharides that I spoke of before are a good example. So not only do they feed bacteria, but they also kind of act as a decoy in the infant's gut for bad bacteria or viruses. So they'll come into the infant's gut and they adhere onto these human milk oligosaccharides and get flushed out in the infant's poop, rather than adhering onto the infant's gut and making the baby sick. Because if it attaches to the infant's gut, then it can go in to the infant's body and make them sick. There's other things as well for immunity. So like I said, I spoke about antibodies. So if mom has been sick, she'll make antibodies in her breast milk that give the baby immunity to those sicknesses. We're still learning about that. Also, there's a really neat concept that we're starting to explore called, it's a flow thing. So if baby is sick and they latch to mom's breast, they'll give mom's breast milk the sickness, the virus or the bacteria, and mom will, or the breast milk will make a little immune response and give it back to the baby. So it's called retrograde flow. So the baby actually contaminates the breast milk with their germs, but then there's a response to make the baby healthy. That's just something that we're starting to understand and explore right now. That's really exciting and quite fascinating. And then the other aspect is hormones. There's lots of hormones in the breast milk. So there's good hormones for stress and relaxation, both for mom and baby. And there's growth hormones, so those help the baby grow as well. Yeah, it's very complex. And then of course there's bacteria in the breast milk, the good bacteria or from the microbiome that we're exploring in our lab and in other labs across the world. But so there is a set of commensal or good bacteria that live in breast milk that help to populate the baby's gut with good bacteria so that they help to establish a healthy microbiome.